it
year.
seems like it's very important for your backs. Like your really good back seems to have the patience to let the block set up. He's not in the rush. Some of the other guys seem like they're a little bit like they're in a rush to run the ball, take
Absolutely.
off,
Yeah,
right?
we all know gap scheme plays is a patient scheme, right?
Yep.
It's zone is too, honestly. There's not
Yeah.
a go get 'em rushing scheme. A lot of
It's
kids
like
want
the
to.
eye. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely, right? We call it, um, the running backs coach did a really good job this year of teaching this, but it's, I call it hogging it. Get your hand on the guard, which is the old buck system because two guards are
Yeah.
pulling. I'm going to ride the second guard in the hole. Here it's technically a tackle, but hogging it is just not as cool as saying as hogging it, So we're going to get our hand on the guard or the last puller, and we want to ride him up in the hole. Quarterback doesn't quite have that down, and
Yeah.
doesn't
Yep.
go out there and score like you said. Let's see what tag this is. So this is it is. So what we have here is tackle over. Okay, so we've got tackle, guard, center, guard, H-back, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we've gone tackle over, so we've tagged up our O-line. Once again, the scheme is going to stay the same. The tackle that goes over needs to know that he's not a puller anymore. Now he's
Right.
down block. Okay, what side of the ball are you on? Which way is the ball going? Know your rules. So he's just gap down backer like everyone else. But now we're still getting, this is actually too tight. So this is a tight end and an H-back. So we're still going to get three pullers, a pull kick guard, a pull wrap tight end, a pull wrap H-back. So we still get our super counter, but out of an offset or an overset formation. So you guys have got to identify that there's a tackle out there that's helping make another surface. And now you've got three pullers coming. So we get a lot of bodies to the point of attack real quick. You'll see the RPO is still out here. It's still an option. They still have to commit a kid to it. Now he's not here to fold in and answer the call on GT counter. Just let me know when y'all are tired of talking football, by the way. I can talk football for the rest of our day. So I don't know what your time limit is today.
No, good. We're good. We're good. Go through. Keep going.
And so here was that quarterback we just talked about. He reads this one a little bit better, gets to put his athleticism on display a little bit, and goes and gets him some stuff, right? We talked about breaking tendencies earlier. So this back being toes even with the quarterback was a certain tendency for us. Him being on this side with an H-back was a certain tendency. We broke like 3 tendencies in this play alone. Okay. So it allowed
that. So what do you, coach? What do you teach in that bubble within the RPO itself? Are you backpedaling sideline? Are you how are you coaching that up? Because that seems to be one of these things in terms of the RPO game. From team to team, system to system, a lot of guys teach that differently. So how are you doing it?
Yeah. So what's funny is that even me and the OC who called these games may teach that a little different, right? It's all about what you think makes things successful.